What's up YouTube, ODST General back again with a flashing lights update. This is the second year birthday for the game as well. This update focused on vehicle lighting, so a lot of customization for vehicles was added and preparation for further customizations as well. So if we go ahead, we'll hop into select vehicle. We're starting off with the police here tonight. You can see we have a different vehicle selection menu, so instead of going through and scrolling through, you actually just go through the bar on the bottom here, and it lets you select your vehicle. Below that is appearance, which lets you select different skins and customizations. Now this is kind of what I was talking about with different future options potentially. So obviously we have the marked and the unmarked skins for the Crown Vic here, the Crown Vic equivalent, but eventually I'm assuming you'll either be able to select mods from here, or they may even add by default other police departments, maybe both. So yeah, you can select from here. I'm just going to stick with the marked because I prefer marked unit. Then you go to edit lighting, and you can see we get a bunch of points around the car. This is actually really cool. I didn't quite know what to expect from the system when I saw it on the roadmap, so I'm really happy with the way this turned out. They've added a bunch of new lighting. So, you basically click on a spot. It'll give you all the options for lighting there. So for instance, this front left bumper here only has the one spot. Here on the grill there's a couple different options. So you've got 2 LED lights, or you've got the 4, or you can do none at all. And yes, there's just a ton of different options for this. The light bars are obviously the most fleshed out as far as like different lighting types and stuff too. So you've got all sorts of different kinds of light bars, and if I turn the lights on, you can turn the lights on to preview how these work. So you've got rotators, you've got LED lighting. I mean, you've got lighting from like all sorts of different ages and stuff. So I mean, you've got the V pattern ones for both rotators, and well, I guess these are both rotators either way, but different patterns for them. So, I mean, if like you're a fan of old school lighting, you're gonna have some stuff in here that you like. You know, if you're Michigan State Police, you're gonna love this update. But yeah, it's awesome stuff. So I want to probably just stick. There's a few different lighting patterns. I like all these really old ones, but I'll probably just stick with the like the kind of like later '90s or mid to late '90s light bar style here. The bigger rotators. Looks really good with the Crown Vic. I do like some of these other ones, like this one here. Obviously, it's pretty old school, but it doesn't necessarily fit super great with the Crown Vic or any of the other vehicles. I might still run them at some point down the road, but for the time being, we're just gonna run this one. So you just go save and exit. It does save it once you quit the game and everything too. The only downside to this is that you will have a little bit of setup when you get on for the first time, because by default the vehicles don't have any of the lighting that they typically have. So that kind of sucks, but not such a big deal. So if we go in here, you can see turned on, the lights are quite bright, but they look really good. And I mean, there's all sorts of different, like I said, lighting potential things for them. This one's pretty mild in comparison to some of them. I mean, you can basically cover like every inch of your car in lighting of some kind. So pretty cool stuff. You can actually even also remove your oh my god, I forgot the name of the thing. Your advisor on the back. You can actually remove that, which is pretty cool. Trying to remember how to I can't remember how to do the spotlight right now. Well, let's go on call here. I had the calls muted, so let's go ahead and go on call. So we've got a missing person, and I don't know where that's at. Locate missing person. Brian Nash is their name. Oh, this looks like it's been updated. Call the ambulance if required. So they are a ways up, so we'll go code 3 up there because that is fairly far away. So I am playing with some different graphics settings than I usually play with my updated PC. Even though I haven't updated the graphics card, I'm going to try and run these updated settings. I've been playing on pretty low settings for this. I hadn't even realized or thought about it, but upgraded or updated some things here, so we'll see how this works out with the graphics card. I've got a modern background, but it's covered up by OBS, so it's not really doing me much good. Gosh, it looks so good though. I really love these rotators and stuff too. I mean, they just look so cool. Okay, so we've got, it looks like a couple different green marks there. I'm guessing one's a suspected area or something. I don't know. Maybe one is the actual like person. So one's disappeared when I lost line of sight, so I'm guessing that second green dot that's appearing and disappearing is actually our victim. Kind of going over into his lane, he's cutting into mine. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll turn off our siren here. So we know that the person was up over the hill back this way, so we'll go ahead and head up this way here to look for them. I don't know exactly where they are, if they're moving, so maybe I should be running. I don't know if they can get very far, but we'll have our flashlight out, kind of taking a look for them here. No signs of them yet, but they were a little bit further back, so up near this tree or something, I think. Popping up, so the game sees them, but I don't have line of sight yet myself. At least not that I can tell. Oh, it disappeared again. Oh, they're there. He's trying to walk away from me. Let's go ahead and run and catch up to him. Alright, Brian Nash is our person we were looking for. So let's go ahead and we'll head back down here with Brian. Don't know if he has some sort of like degenerative mental condition that he's got like memory loss, or there's something else happened maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. Obviously, really nothing happened. That's just the game script, but yeah, you know. We'll go ahead, we'll get back down to our cruiser here. We'll, I guess, take him back to the police station as per the suggestions of the mission, so. Gosh, yeah, it looks so good. Really like this lighting update. Been playing a lot of missions in the dark here, because I think the last video I did was for the last lighting update they did, even though that was running a little bit behind. But that's okay. This game looks really good in the dark. It looks a lot better in the dark than just during the day. It's significantly better. I'm not sure exactly how to get an uncuffed person into my car. I'm hoping if I just get in, he'll hop in too. Okay, I guess I can just grab him without cuffing him. I didn't have my headlights on. Alright, so we'll go ahead, we'll turn our lights off here since we've got him in custody, and we will go ahead and head back to our station. I do hope that they'll add some more stations here. That's still something I'd like to see, is more work on the map being done, and I forget if that's something they said they're gonna do. I think that maybe was mentioned as something that will happen eventually. We haven't seen the new roadmap yet. This is the this update here is the last one for the current roadmap, so the current 3-month section. So I'm not exactly sure what their plans are for the next roadmap or anything. That will probably be released pretty soon with this update having come out. Dude, what are you doing here? I will pull you over here if you keep this up. Actually, I probably should pull him over anyways, even though I've got this suspect in the back. or this victim in the back. Let's, I mean, they're swerving all over the place, so we'll stop them. I was going to chalk it up to the AI being AI, but they very well may not be. It could actually be, you know, something else going on there. So, we've got suspended registration and expired insurance. Who's the vehicle supposed to be owned by? Shoot, what's the license plate on that? C88 something. I already forgot what the second half was. I can't see from here. C88 51E. Okay. The autofill doesn't seem to be set up for it. So it's supposed to be owned by Connie Hernandez. So we'll see if Connie's driving it or what's going on here. I might turn signal on too. I guess I didn't even realize that. Kind of heard it, but it hadn't really registered. All right, so this is Connie. I'm going to go back to my car here real quick and just make sure that she's got no warrants or anything issued for her. So she's been arrested once, probably on something traffic related. Obviously it would be pretty bad for her to get arrested, but I mean, her vehicle's registration and stuff is expired, so obviously looks like she probably hasn't been driving recently. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to, she's not supposed to be driving this at all. I don't know, in this sort of situation, I'm not really sure if she would be arrested outright or if she would just be cited, but she wouldn't be allowed to leave. Okay. She looks like she might be intoxicated too, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to bring her off here. And we are going to... Oh my god, that's not good. Just going to frisk her, make sure she doesn't have anything. She's being cooperative. I'm not going to handcuff her because we're going to have her do an alcohol test back here too. Yeah. I mean, okay. We're not really surprised by that, I don't think. So yeah, now we're going to arrest her. We do have our person in the back though, so I'm going to go ahead and request a transport for her. We'll sit tight while we wait for them. Looks like they're gonna spawn right there too, so pretty close by. Interestingly, the transport seemed to not follow the saved pattern for lighting, because I don't have any lighting saved. I don't have any top lights on my vehicle. Oh, my name reverted on here. Interesting. Player 5. Okay, so now we've got to get down and around here. Should have pulled her over before she got onto the on-ramp, but whatever. How are we doing on gas too? That's the other thing, is I'm playing with high fuel consumption. I don't see the oh, there it is. I always forget where the gas is because I never actually end up seeming to use it. Okay, we're gonna press F3 too, and we're gonna go off of our call here until we can get our victim into custody here at the station. keyboard cat driving, you know? We got an off-ramp coming up. It might almost be quicker here to just keep driving around. I don't know. We'll take the exit ramp and we'll switch it around here. We're at, like, almost at the halfway point, so almost doesn't matter. This is gonna be quicker to take the highway back though than taking the back roads. That's for sure. So the back roads will cut across the map, but it's a lot slower, a lot tougher to drive on those roads. Assuming it's Utah speeds out, it is 75. I'm gonna say go 75 here. So easy to speed. I feel like I'm driving worse than usual too, though. But oh well. Alright, so yeah, we'll just, we'll go ahead and get this person back into, to the station, then once we do that, we'll go ahead and switch over to, one of our other departments. Probably go to the fire department next, I guess, maybe. Or maybe, no, we'll do medical next. Yeah, we'll do medical. Are there 2 lighthouses? There's a lighthouse there. Isn't there one on the other side of town, too? I guess that's not super weird, but a little unusual. So, yeah, we're trying to follow traffic laws a little bit here. I mean, I'm not staying on the road super great, but I mean, we are not code 3 anymore. We don't have any lights on or anything, so we're trying to take it a little bit slower than we were before. I mean, obviously, like I said, super easy to speed in this, but, you know, other than that, it's no real reason to not try and obey the traffic laws. Normally I don't care, but I'm trying to be a little bit better. Trying to take this a little bit more seriously. Forgot to turn the car off. Oh well. We can pretend like this guy's come back on duty afterwards. Let's see, grab him. I did like on that drunk driver call though that like there was actually signs. I mean, besides the swerving and stuff, is that the person was like kind of like hunched over and they were swaying a little bit and stuff. So I mean, it's pretty neat. All right, let's. I guess we go here. I guess I need to frisk him. I mean, he's... I don't know, would you frisk somebody who's lost like this? I feel like you wouldn't necessarily frisk him. But, that's what the game wanted, so, okay. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll switch on over to Medic here, and we will play with the birthday hat and a mask. Because it's a coronavirus birthday, guys. Anyways, you know, like I was kind of saying earlier, I think I got a little sidetracked with the game, is there's a few things I'd like to see with regards to the game and additions. I mean, obviously a little bit easier implementation of other skins and stuff for modding would be nice, or either like that or default police skins that you could choose from other departments of different liveries and stuff. Should we stick with the ambulance with this lighting, or should we go with the bigger ambulance? I always like the bigger ambulance. This one's got a little bit, it's got this lighting up on the back too, so I think we'll do this one. With regards to the lighting, I think I'd like to see like a loadout save thing. So like you could save different loadouts of vehicles. So like you could set up like different skins and lighting and stuff. Because one of the things with the slick tops and stuff, or the undercovers with the unmarked units that you had, like the Crown Vic and the Charger and stuff, is that you had these as separate vehicles previously. Now they're the same thing, but now like when you're doing that, they have automatically got like a bull bar. They've automatically got the lighting that you have for your marked units. So it'd be kind of nice to see them implement the changes that would basically allow you to like save a vehicle loadout. So be like, this is a marked unit, has a light bar on the top, it's got the bull bar and everything. Then have a separate loadout. This one's using the unmarked skin. This one doesn't have the light bar. It doesn't have the bull bar. It's got, you know, maybe lighting in the windows or whatever, some like low-key lighting instead that you maybe don't have on your cruiser. I think that would be a nice little change. Got a radio ping, but no radio calls seem to have popped up. Probably a bad place to park here too. I guess we'll back up a little bit. It's not like a cop. There's not much point in controlling around here in this ambulance. Guess we could go hang out. Oh, there we go. Where is this one at? So just outside of town. So we got a vehicle incident, driver trapped. The fire department should be on scene probably before us then. So I'm wondering too if they'll do like different patterns that allow you to change the light colors and stuff eventually too. I think that would be kind of a nice little change here as far as the lighting goes, because I mean this lighting update is really awesome. If there's a few other tweaks that maybe I'd like to see that aren't quite so high priority, like I said, the ability to like save loadouts for the lighting patterns is obviously I think a little bit bigger, but like the ability to change the colors of the lights too would be pretty nice. Instead of having this be red and blue, you know, make it blue and white, because obviously a lot of departments don't run blue for fire and EMS. Oh wow, okay, they've got this stupidly blocked off. That I feel like that's probably not supposed to be like that. Okay, that's going to be an issue. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I might have to get out past these other vehicles that are going to be coming in to block me off. I guess try to park here on the side of the road a little bit more. If I'd known this was going to be like this, I wouldn't have taken the highway, that's for sure. Or I would have taken the exit ramp. Actually, maybe I'll do that real quick, because I'll take the exit ramp. So let's do this. Let's put this on 3. Let's try to get anybody who comes up. Of course, you're going to stop like right in the middle. Try to get anybody who comes up this exit ramp to turn to the right. Or to the left, I mean. I'm looking backwards. Oh, hit the wrong button there. Stop. Okay. Yeah, we need to come up and around. And it's gonna obviously be a little bit here before we get to another location. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something super illegal. We're going to turn around here. And we're going to go ahead and head off this off-ramp here. This van's exiting. My big thing is that like once I get the patient on to the ambulance, is that I'm not going to be able to exit out, because there will be like 5 or 6 vehicles on that off-ramp all stacked up waiting for me to move my ambulance. I won't be able to move it because they're there and the truck's in front of me. So we'll come around the back side here. And get out of here. I don't think there's a parking brake, is there? Okay. We need to grab our medical bag here. And we'll start with that. So the patient's still inside the vehicle. So we've got to inspect him real quick here. They're probably going to need a fracture collar, maybe possibly CPR depending on the situation. They're not moving or anything, so I'm guessing they're probably injured pretty badly. I didn't read the initial thing. It looks like most of their other bones and stuff are okay. There's pulse found, no broken bones or anything. Possible neck injury. They are conscious and breathing, so I guess they are okay. They're just being told not to move. So let's go ahead and apply a neck collar, grab our bag, and we'll grab the stretcher out and load them up. Forget where the stretcher is at. They still gotta do something with that spare tire too. I don't know. I would probably just get rid of that, to be honest. I don't really see a need to have tires destroyed or anything, unless they had like police cars getting like destroyed by spike strips or something. All right, let's see if I can get this person here. Forget how to do this. It's been so long since I've played it. Feels like, there we go. Okay, so we'll get the patient back. We're gonna run full speed down this hill because it is a hill. Then we lose our patient because we can't keep a grip on how fast the stretcher's moving. Okay. So thankfully nobody's going to be coming up that because it is an on-ramp, so we're good there. We can just go ahead and head on over this way. Oh. Game froze up there for a second. So we'll get back on the highway and take the highway back. Oh. That was bad driving. Game froze up on that one part. I didn't crash, and then it doesn't freeze up and I crash. Way to go, me. So yeah, I mean, she's stable, so we're not going to go super crazy. We will stay code 2, and we will go through the lights and stuff, but don't need to go like insanely fast or anything. Don't need to go code 3. Should be on my horn as I go through, though, even if we're code 2, just to get through the intersection safely. Got green light on that one, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so we are here at the hospital. We'll drop this patient off. We will then swap over into our fire department. And stretcher. Close that there. Grab the stretcher. Come on. Turn around. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we got that. So we'll go ahead and just head on over here. Go to our firefighter.